We are here today, and we are going to start with having a really neat guest who's going to be joining us very shortly to talk about health and fitness and how to keep your teens occupied with health and fitness during quarantine. So here's Brooke right now. Brooke is a health and fitness expert, and I'm going to go ahead and just let her introduce herself and talk about what she's going to be chatting with us about today.
Hey there, thanks for having me. So I am a personal trainer and also a youth fitness specialist. I started this about 4 years ago when the Lord's like, hey, this is your next season in life. So I'm like, let's do it, Lord. I like to take the whole person and strengthen them not only physically, but mentally and spiritually. So I'm going to go ahead and share some ideas with you in regards to nutrition and fitness. And then, as always, add on prayer. So the days we're struggling, what do you do first? You pray, and then implement the tips I'm going to share with you.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Brooke. And San Diego Youth for Christ is so excited to have you here on our webinar. So first, I'm just going to ask you a couple questions. First question is, what can families do who are stuck in like a small space, like an apartment or like maybe a small condo or something, to be able to still get exercise?
Well, it's pretty cool. There's actually tons and tons of ideas. You don't even really need equipment. You can grab a deck of cards, Uno, household items, make obstacle courses. I've made some resources with some ideas, some infographics that can show you obstacle courses you can make with seriously pillows, chairs, cups, and blankets or towels rolled up. And it's just about using your creativity and just thinking outside of the box. Like, for example, we have a obstacle course there. You can do zigzag running through the cups, 2-foot hops over the pillows, tiptoe bounce over the towels, army crawl under the chairs if you're a kid. Now, if you're an adult, I don't know if that's going to happen. So you can step big steps over, and then crab walk over the blanket. So that's an idea. You can also go ahead and do spell your name. So choose someone's name. You can do first, middle, last, and each letter is a movement. So right there, you don't need to have any fitness equipment. You can use a small space, a living room, or if you have a little patio. So everyone just finds an arm width length apart space, and you're good to go. So as long as you're moving, jumping, hopping, leaping, getting your heart rate up, and then bringing it down, bringing it back up, you're good to go. But the main thing is have fun, because if kids associate fitness with fun, they're more likely to go ahead and continue that on as an adult. So,
oh, isn't that true? That is just so true for all of us, I think, to associate fitness with fun. Yeah. If I have a 13-year-old, I actually have a 15-year-old myself, but kind of a question that comes to mind for some of the families that we work with is, what can I do to get my 13-year-old or my teenager to do as far as not be on their phone? They prefer to be on their phone. What's some stuff we can all do together that is creative and fun?
Really, really great question, and especially now, because that's pretty much where they feel the most comfortable. But one fun fact I wanted to share with you is, so youth are more likely to perform an exercise that they feel they will potentially succeed at. So my point in saying that is, have them be a part of planning the exercises. So say, hey, let's all come together, guys. Everyone jot down your top 2 to 3 exercise modes or activities that you think would be the most fun and that you feel the most comfortable with. That way, they're putting in their ideas and what they feel they would potentially succeed at. And then so you plan it together. So they could say, hey, you know what sounds fun is real relay races, or why don't we do the dance recorded video, or you know what, I just want to do straight up push-up competition squats. So whatever it is, but plan it together. Also, another biggie, who loves incentives and rewards? I do. I love working towards something. And so do you. So I would recommend saying, hey guys, how about after we all commit to 3 to 4 weeks of doing this exercise plan, then you will have earned your reward. So let's say maybe they're really into iTunes or Jamba Juice gift card, or hey, let's all go out and have get to go dinner right now. And so that at the end of that 3 to 4 weeks, there's something to look forward to. That's another motivator. So one, you've already have them finding ideas that they feel like they'll be successful at. 2, they have something to look forward to. So incentives. So that's, I'm just kind of setting up the stage for this. So there's 2 ideas for that. 3, shoot for like, let's say there's 0 minutes of physical activity happening a day. Shoot for 10 to 15 minutes of exercise a day, because the goal is, what's recommended for youth is 60 minutes of physical activity a day. But I'm not saying throw them in the deep end. Don't be like, all right, guys, we are starting at 60 minutes a day. No, start off slow, small, 10 minutes, guys, 15, we'll do this together. Then the following week, hey, let's add 5 more minutes, guys. Think we can do that? Make it a challenge, encourage them, but do it together. Don't say, hey, you're doing this and I'll be watching, and then I'll mark it on your check. Do it together. So now that you have that set up, then you go ahead and find those activities, figure out, and maybe every other day someone chooses the activity for that day, but make sure they're involved, make fun the center of it, and then go through the list of ideas that I sent on there, because they're fun. There's the I Spy Fitness, the deck of cards, Minute to Win It. That's always fun for anyone, because I like a little competition, I don't know, a little friendly competition. Homemade agility courses. So there's something for all ages, and I definitely feel like a lot of those would be good for the teenage age. So just to go over it, incentives are huge. Have them come up with ideas that they feel they will potentially succeed with, and start out small. 10 to 15 minutes is better than 0. And really, because the whole goal is to tweak habits and create new behaviors. So you can't, that's the main thing. That's literally an overview of tons of information that I thought would be the best in regards to that topic, because electronics is a big battle right now. Yeah. Even with my kids, I don't have, so.
It certainly is, for sure. Yeah, it certainly is. And with all that time on their hands, it certainly is. So, what if a youth is feeling isolated and maybe like a little depressed and wants maybe just to sit on the couch and eat? At least sometimes I do. How do we combat that? What do we do to combat that?
Okay, well, honestly, routine. And it's not just setting up a routine for our youth, but it's as a family together. Like, because we all know if we're not doing it with them, and they're not seeing us lead by example, they're less likely to make those decisions. So if you have to, as a family, meal plan, meal prep, and even if you need to plan out meal times, sounds a little excessive, but right now this is a world we've never lived in this time. So you might have to get as particular as meal times and say, okay, hey, so we're going to eat at 8, 12, and 5. We're going to have snacks at 10 and 2. And that's about it, guys. Kitchen's closed. Now, in regards to wanting to emotionally eat, that's not uncommon, and you're not alone. I would suggest having a fruit or veggie. Say, hey, guys, those are unlimited. You can, any fruit, any veggie you want. Now I don't believe in any style of deprivation. Like, we're cutting all this out. There's no chips, there's no cookies allowed in the house ever. No. So say, hey guys, if Monday through Thursday, you're sitting on the couch, you're chilling, you want a snack, and you're grabbing fruits and veggies, making great habits, that's the key. Fridays, you know what? If you want to go ahead and grab chips or cookies for that day as your snack, that's cool, because that's showing balance. Because majority of the week, 90% of the week, they're eating nutrient-rich snacks. So let them have a 10% little time of a cheat. That's cool.
So you make like Friday a cheat day type.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one thing that I've noticed is if you just make a vegetable platter and you put like a really yummy ranch dressing sauce in there, that ranch that's just gonna get those vegetables in you, because
right.
That ranch is good.
Right. Oh yeah.
Or some kind of dip like that. So yeah. So what about you talked a little bit about eating habits. What more can we talk about with eating habits? Like maybe with shopping. I know shopping's kind of crazy right now. You have to go in with your mask and all that kind of stuff. But we can still make some good choices with shopping. And what about when eating out and all that kind of stuff? What can you tell us about that?
Well, let me just sum it up in a little nutshell, because again, there's tons I could say, but I would suggest always reaching for the nutrient-rich foods, vegetables, proteins, lean meats, fruits, and complex carbs. But again, we're not trying to have this whole deprivation thing. So grab a bag of chips if you want, or the cookies, or a baked good to have later, because you can still have that small amount, that small portion once in a while. Now, again, sometimes it's easy right now. We can still grab our to-go food, and that is comforting to us. So let's say you want to have the biggest and most amazing pizza from OG's, for example, the North Shore. I'm just saying for a friend. It's just a really good, I'm just, a friend is telling me about it, instead of having 3 pieces, have 1 in a salad. And then if you want to enjoy that another time, have 1 piece, another meal, another time, the following day or the day after. So I'm not saying don't enjoy comfort foods, but make a tweak. So ingest nutrient-rich foods 90% of the time, 10% enjoy a little something. But if you're going to eat out, shoot for grilled, not fried, baked, not fried, grilled, not breaded. Also, who loves a hamburger? I do. Get it lettuce wrapped or a wheat bun. You want a taco or a burrito? Go ahead and go burrito bowl, or corn tortillas instead of a white flour tortilla. So you can still have these items you love. So I'm not saying, all right, guys, eat chicken, broccoli, and rice every meal. No, if you want to, you can, but I like a variety. So have the meals you like, make the tweaks, and you're good to go. So grilled, not fried, baked, not fried, vegetables, fruits, proteins, complex carbs.
Yes, it's all about balance and not deprivation.
Right, and also in regards, going backwards to feeling maybe kind of like a sloth on the couch, what we eat and how we move affects how we feel, right? So that when you start ingesting more nutrient-rich foods into your body and moving more, you might not even find yourself on the couch as much as you were before. So that's pretty cool too.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Good advice. Well, thank you, Brooke, so much for this special time and this giving us such great advice. And these are really good pieces, good nuggets of wisdom for us to have during this quarantine time. And thank you for your heart for youth and your heart for fitness. And we hope to have you back soon for
anytime.
Okay, all right.
God bless you guys.
Blessings on you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.